It's tonight's cover story. We haven't even made it to Halloween yet, but believe it or not, the holiday shopping season has already begun. Every year, it seems, you see the Christmas decor earlier and earlier. And take a look at this graphic put together by our First Alert weather team. You can see right here, Halloween 55 days away. After that is when many say the holiday really begins, but some say it doesn't start until 28 days later on Thanksgiving Day. And then there's Hanukkah and Christmas, both 110 days away. Take a look at the results here from a new survey that came out this week. Pretty interesting stuff. According to Bankrate, close to half of people plan to start holiday shopping before Halloween. 12% of people say they already started buying gifts and decorations. They are trying hard. 13% say they're going to start their shopping this month. 24% say they plan to start shopping sometime in October. Of course, November, that's when things really start to ramp up, with 37% of shoppers hunting down those holiday deals. Now, the survey also shows 42% of you do plan to shop online. Now, yesterday we showed you this, right? The problem some have had with third-party delivery drivers damaging their property, and then how to get this fixed. Well, tonight we're focusing on the packages themselves and what you should do to get your money back if the package arrives damaged. Harry Samler has tonight's cover story.
Gone are the days when retailers make their own deliveries. Most companies like Mattress Firm, Home Depot, and Best Buy use logistic delivery companies like OnTrack or other third-party vendors that deliver your purchase in an unmarked truck. Why could that be an issue? Because who's to blame if your purchase arrives damaged? That is why it is imperative to inspect your purchase. Take pictures to document any damage, and if there is, do not accept the delivery. Your cell phone's camera is your advocate.
This is something that I purchased on eBay, and just to make sure that it arrived okay, it's very simple. Lindsay's gonna open it.
Here's another idea for deliveries left at your door. Take an unedited video of you opening the box from start to finish.
Oh, that is the most beautiful door lock actuator I have ever seen.
Documentation makes a big difference because the video is dated. And if something is wrong, the odds of an easy return go up.
And it looks in one piece.
This is a locking mechanism for the driver's side door of my car. A new one would have cost hundreds of dollars, but I found a used one for $80.
Are there any broken pieces?
I am not an expert, but it does not look broken.
Now, if the box arrived damaged, the video proves that somebody dropped it, or maybe the item wasn't packed properly. And when it comes to large appliances, mattresses, electronics, take a video of the delivery people bringing that item into your home. If they damage your walls, they scratch your hardwood floors, bingo, you have the proof. All right, turning